welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. As you've seen from the title, today we are doing a Valentine's inspired makeup look. And I can't believe this is my second time actually doing this because I've had YouTube for over a year now. Go me. So if you missed that look, I'll put some pictures on screen and I'll tag that video down below so you can go check it out if you want to. It's more of a subtle look because 2022 was more about being you, not being you, like glowing from within, not about all the makeup. Whereas I feel like 2023, we're going a bit back to 2016 vibes, like with the cut creases. Also created a video on that if you want to see that. And like bolder makeup. So today I'm going to create something a bit more bold, inspired by Valentine's Day. I can't wait to jump into the video, but before I do, please remember to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoy this video and want to support me. And also subscribe to my channel so you can see more makeup tutorials, makeup trends, reviews, challenges, a lot of makeup with the odd vlog here and there. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. So first, let's put this hair back. And because this is a bold look, we are going to start off with the eyes. But first, I want to define my brows so I can get those sharp brows before I do my eyeshadow. Because if I do my eyeshadow, then my brows, I have to carve them out. I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. So let's get on to those brows. I'm just going to make this a quick brow tutorial. Like, I'm not going to go in depth because if you subscribe, something will be coming soon where you can see about brows. Hint, hint. But yeah, so I'm just brushing them in place and now I'm going to fill them out with a dip brow pomade. Here I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, if I can say that, Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade medium brown. So if you know your makeup, definitely 2016 brows, but I've been using it for a long time. Not the same pot. There's just many ways you can style your brows with this stuff. But basically I'm going to fill them in and then, yeah, we can carry on. So my brows are now drawn on. Let's now set them. And to set them, I'm going to be using the NYX Brow Glue. Love this stuff, super affordable. May need a new one soon as it is kind of getting a little chunky in the bowl. I think that's where I like comb my brows and obviously it gets product in there. Like brow products, and then it goes inside the tube and it doesn't mix that great. And you might say, why don't I set my brows and then fill them in? Well, the reason I don't do that is because I just feel like this sets the brow product as well as the brow hairs. And there are my sisters and not twins. For this eye look, I am going to make it a little bit easier for myself and just do one eye all on camera, and then I'll do one eye all off camera. So I'm going to just focus on this one first. First, we're going to define the brow and set the base with the P. Louise base. And this is in the shade 0.5. So if I had a palette, I would put it on the palette, but I don't. I just have the back of my hand. I really should invest in a palette so then I don't have to use my back of my hand all the time. And I also feel like it kind of absorbs some of the product as well, which isn't the best. So I coated this flat brush here. This one is from Doll Beauty. And now we are going to pat this into the eye and then define that brow at the same time. Now what I like to do, now the product's on there, I just tap over the top with my finger to really make sure it's evenly like distributed because it just feels better and looks better in my opinion. Sorry, I was all slumped in the corner. And then that's one eye, all ready to go for some eyeshadow. So I think I'm gonna stick to one palette today. And I might have actually used this in my last year's video as well. So this is the Doll Beauty like heart palette. What does it say? Wow, let's open it up. Ta-da! So as you can see, it's hearts, it's all pink. Perfect for Valentine's Day. First, I'm gonna take an M506 Morphe brush and I'm gonna go straight in here with this neon pink because I love it. And what we're going to be doing, we are going to be defining that crease first. So I'm gonna take the brush and Don't worry, you can be really messy at this point. Just gonna pat it in the crease and then take it out to meet the end of the brow. So now that I've packed that color on, I'm just gonna do a slow, like little circles to diffuse the product. Making sure I go right in that inner corner today. And that just goes on super dreamy. And I absolutely love pink. I'm such a pink girl. So I love Valentine's makeup look. I swear when I used to be younger, I was like, I don't want to like pink. Pink's a girly color. That's not for me. But now I'm like, yes, pink, love it. So now I'm just gonna diffuse that harsh line at the top. I want it more smoky. And there we are, the first color is on. So let's go back into the palette. Now I want a dark shade to kind of define that like crease. So I'm thinking this one here, this more DP maroon one. So using the same brush, tapping off excess. Now this time we want to go in with a lighter hand because we don't want to cover up that entire pink that we just put there. And this time I just want to push it into the crease and rub it backwards and forwards. So you see, I'm just staying in place, not bringing it so far up to that brow bone this time. And also winging it out like I did before and pulling it into that inner corner. And as you can see, it has gone up into that pink bit, and I do want to blend those colors together. So what I'm going to do, I don't know, I wipe off the eyeshadow that I have on, then light circles, blend it into that nicer cute neon pink. I don't know what I'm saying, but just blend. And that was done for the crease section. So now I'm gonna cut that crease. I'm going to cut it so we have a clear, like, cool wavy wing on my eye. So let me show you how we do that. Sorry for all the weird hand gesturing just then, but I'm excited. And I'm excited to use the P. Louise Cut Cover. So I don't know if you've seen this before. I have used it in my previous video. And like I think I got this in one of the mystery boxes actually, so it's in that video as well. And what it is, it's like a balm which takes away makeup. Last time I referred it to like a cleansing balm, but actually it's also like, I don't know if you've seen when I used to cut my crease with Vaseline, it just picks up all that product like on the lid that you don't want. So I'm getting some product on a Q-tip, kind of smother it all around the Q-tip, and then the other end I just leave. And then what I do, I just wipe it over the top and the product just comes off like so. And then when I feel like there's too much of the balm on, I flip the Q-tip so I can use the clean side to just wipe away the excess product, as we do not want to be applying product on top of that balm, as in we don't want to apply eyeshadow on top of that balm because it's just going to slip and slide around. But as you can see, I'm just creating that wave that I want. I am going to go slightly into that crease though because I do have hooded eyes, so I want you to be able to see that cool wave definition when I have my eyes open as well as closed. And if your Q-tip does become more loaded with product, just grab another one. This is the wave that I'm going for today. Now let's focus on the section below and sort it out because I don't just want my eyelids showing. So first I'm going to go back in with that P. Louise base to just prep it for some more eyeshadow, as the base helps eyeshadow stick but also helps the pigment. It looks a lot better. So I've got some P. Louise on the brush, and now I'm just going to stamp it on the eyelid. So another cool thing, put your mirror below, and then your eyes are open, but they're like looking down so you can see where you want to place it. It just helps it from like when you open your eyes, it like creases and then imprints on the top bit if you have hooded eyes. As it doesn't do that if you do this technique. Just slowly building up that product because I really don't want to mess up that cool wing I just did. And there it is, all carved out. So I'm gonna go into that palette again, and I'm actually gonna take the palest pink because I could leave it white or crisp, but it's Valentine's Day. We're going in with pink. And I'm going in with this one here. I'm picking that up on an M224 brush. So it's like super flat, but like a dense flat brush, so I can really push that product in. Now I've got the product on, just tap it onto that base. And as you can see, it just super grabs hold of that pink shade for us. I just think it looks cute because it's a real difference from the dark pink that we have at the top. But it's still pinky to go with Valentine's Day. And ta-da, look at this. I'm actually in love. I haven't really done a look like this before, and I'm kind of experimenting, and I think it's super, super cute. Let me know if you like it in the comments. So I was debating to add another wing underneath, but now I've seen it and on my eyes I have like more smaller eyes, I think. So if I add a wing here, it's just gonna, I don't know, be a bit too much for me. So I'm gonna add mascara and some lashes. I'm gonna do that now on this eye. And when that eye is completely done, we'll move on to this one. So if you can't tell, I love Doll Beauty, and these are the Doll Beauty eyelash colors in pink, which is great. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna curl my lashes. I hold them down and I pulse that lash curler. And now that they are curled, I'm gonna go in with this mascara. And today I'm going to be using the Milk Rise mascara. So this is a mini sample I did get, but I love it, so I'm gonna use it. And what we're just gonna do, coat our lashes to give them that massive, massive curl and pull the horrible mascara face. But honestly, I feel like my lashes have got so much better since I've been using the X Pro Lash Eyelash every night. I feel like they're more healthy because I do use eyelash glue and mascara a lot. And they're also getting longer. I think they are. I don't know, I love them. Now mascara is applied. Let's add some lashes, and because we're going Doll Beauty and we're going pink, this video should be sponsored by Doll Beauty, really. Doll Beauty, if you're watching this, highly unlikely, please sponsor me, or even put me on your PR list. I love your products. But anyway, as I'm flashing this product around, I'm going to be using some Doll Beauty lashes, and these are in the style Chloe Elizabeth. They're super bold, super big, but I was like, look at this look, I want something big. So I've just applied some glue to the lash band. Now I'm just curling it, making sure it's in the place I like. If you're wondering what glue I just use the Kiss transparent glue. It's really cheap and affordable, and it does the job. So now that the glue is tacky, or kind of tacky, let's put the lash on. And there is the lash applied, and yes, it is like boom. And I think it's cool. This is a Valentine's inspired look. I feel like on these special occasions, this is a time where I do get to like dress up, and I just love makeup. So yeah, I love it. Now I'm just gonna do the other eye off camera, and then I'll be back so we can do the entire base. For you, it's gonna be like a couple of seconds. For me, probably 10 minutes or so. So I'll see you in a minute. I am back and both eyes are done. So I'm feeling really cute and I really love this eye look. Now let's get it all finished and complete the base. So this will be just like a quick-ish base tutorial, as this is more focused on the eye look itself, kind of. I don't know. Yeah, okay, let's just jump to it. So first I am going to prep my base, and I'm going to do that with the Glow Recipe Watermelon Dewdrops. It only seemed right to use these as they're pink, it's Valentine's Day. Well, it's not, it is next week, but we just gotta keep on theme. So I'm just rubbing them in to moisturize my skin. You can use this as a primer as well, but I just love super tacky bases, so I use this and a primer. But obviously be very careful not to smudge the eye look, so we don't want to ruin that. To prime, I'm going in with the Beauty Crop Rose Glow Primer, and I'm running out of this, which kind of makes me sad, but it means I can buy more. What are your favorite primers? Because mine are Beauty Crop and Elf. I cannot decide between the two. I just have them both. They're tacky, super hydrating, definitely what I need because my skin is so dry and sensitive. Next, we're going to go in with foundation, and I'm going to be using the HMB Airbrush foundation. So this is new, this is TikTok, this is viral, and this is in the shade LF4N, if you were wondering. So I'm just going to pump some on the back of my hand. The only thing I would say, I don't like the packaging. I'm not. It looks nice when like you have it on the stand, but it's just cheap and plasticky. So I'm dispersing the foundation around my face, and then I blend it, because if I just like go straight in with a brush, I feel like the brush just takes too much product. So today I'm using the Morphe Kabuki brush, which is M439, if you're wondering. And we're just gonna pat that foundation. I think I did apply a bit too much. That's fine, we can make it work. Gotta be super careful around the eyes. So what I'll do, I take the side of the brush and just kind of pulsate next to the eyeshadow so I don't ruin it. Same on the other side. Now that's all blended, I'm going to go in with concealer, and this is the HMB Airbrush Concealer. So I always love using these two products together as they're meant to work together. They're like same formulation and stuff. But with this concealer, just the tiniest bit, it's so thick. You really don't need a lot. Then I like to blend it out with a smaller brush under your eye first to get the precision I want. And I take the bigger brush and go it on the areas. So again, this is another TikTok viral product. Have you tried it? I like it if you like full coverage. That's what I'm going for today. I have been just more of a light coverage girl like every day. But now I'm going back into my old ways. I do like that full coverage sometimes. So it's quite nice to have it. Now we're going to a bronze tour, and I'm going to do this with the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Tan Lines. So I say bronze tour because it's a bronzer, but I like to like sculpt my face with it, which is contouring. But contouring, you have to use a cooler tone for it to be actual contouring. So I'm taking a Morphe brush again. This is the M405 brush. Honestly, I have so many Morphe brushes I just use. I haven't actually got new brushes in a while though, as these brushes do last. So maybe I'll get some new ones. If you have any brush suggestions, let me know. But I just put this bronzer on my face to sculpt it and give me that holiday glow. Now for blush, and I'm going to stick with a pink blush to go with the eyes, and I'm going to be using the Beauty Crop Juice Pot in the shade Lychee. And what I do for this, because this is super pigmented, I don't go straight onto the face. I actually put some on my hand like so, and then I get an angled brush. This is the Morphe E4. And I pick up a little bit and then kind of dab it off to the side, because I just want to build it up slowly. Then we tap it on and apply the product. If I need more, I pick up more, but less is always more for me with blush. And it's easier to apply a little bit and blend out instead of like a lot, because when there's a lot, it's hard to solve or blend out, if you know what I mean. But look at it, it's so cute, I love it. I'm going to set my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Translucent Powder and the Trig Wells Cosmetic Powder Puff. This is the mini one. The reason I use this pressed powder instead of loose powder is because I don't want that much powder on my sponge. A lot of people do go in with loose, but I have dry skin and I don't want loads of powder drying up that makeup. I already put on loads of cream products to keep me nice and fresh and moisturized. Let's not suck it out with all that powder. And there we go, that's all set. But this is why I also go straight in with setting spray as well, so I keep the moisture, I feel more glowy. And this one is the Revolution Super Dewy one. And next is to finish this look with the lips. And I have no clue what I want to do. The question is, do I stick with pink to match the look, or do I just go with something nude because I've got so much everywhere else, or just apply a gloss? I think I am going to try pink first. I'm just going to try pat a little bit of that blush shade on my lips, because then it's like kind of matching. So let's get that juice pop again. And let's see how this works. So now I'm taking a brush and I'm just gonna pat it out, because I don't want the lips to take away from the eye look today. And I think that works out really nicely. I've never used the juice pops on my lips. I would say it's kind of drying, but the color is really nice. And lastly, I want to add some gloss on top. This is another pink gloss. This is the Milky Gloss from NYX, or NYX, however you say it. As we want to make those lips kissable. It is Valentine's Day after all. And I could be done here, but I'm not. I want to add just a little of highlighter. And I'm going to take the Jelly highlighter from e.l.f. This is in the shade Bubbly. I don't think these get spoken about much anymore. Everyone used to rave and be like, "Ooh, it's jiggly, it's jelly, so cool." And now everyone's just gone off the hype. But the formula is so good as well. So I've put some on the back of my hand, spread it out, take my finger, tap it, and then use the clean finger to tap it even more, and it just gives a nice champagne kind of glow. I guess that's what they mean by like bubbly. And it doesn't leave a cast or anything, and you're able to apply it over powders and it doesn't like separate. Yeah, it's good. I like this. And here is the complete look. What do you think, guys? I'm absolutely in love with this. I love pink and I love Valentine's Day. But let me know your opinion on this makeup look. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. I really did hope you enjoyed it. And if you do, remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more makeup tutorials, reviews, and makeup challenges. I just love makeup here. Who doesn't? I hope you have a good week and a great Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day, depending on your situation. But I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.